I am so sick of you constantly nagging me, constantly acting like I don't even help around here, like I don't do anything. All I asked was, could you take the garbage out, please? Why didn't you take the garbage out? What have you been doing all day? Let me guess. Nothing, right? Scrolling through Facebook all day? I was at work. Then I came home, tidied up the house, made the kids dinner, gave the kids a bath, did all of that, finished 2 loads of laundry, and all I'm asking you to do is take the garbage out. You know, it's like you don't appreciate anything I do. Honestly, last week I did the dishes. I don't know why you're constantly nagging at me to just do things. I work hard. You work in an office. I work actually hard, like physical labor.
What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock, and I use my platform to raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder, get more people into therapy, and validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. This series right here is dedicated to just making my TikToks and my YouTube shorts and making them longer. They are 60 seconds or less. This is going to be longer than 60 seconds. So the one you just watched was a video by one of my good friends on TikTok and things like that. Her name is Stronger Than Before. And she did a video, this skit right there, where it just demonstrates that how a narcissist will never ever give you credit for the things that you do. And if they do something, if you do something that you should be thanked for, if you do something that you should be celebrated for, that they will just compare and contrast rather than just, give you any type of credit and things like that. So I say that to people all the time, that if you're dealing with a narcissist, don't expect, if you're dealing with a narcissist, we're not going to give you praise unless it benefits us in some way, shape, or form. Unless that we can say that the reason we're giving you praise is something that we had a hand in. Hey, I know that you graduated with your master's degree, but you would have never graduated if I would have took you to school. You'd have never graduated if I would have picked up a few extra bills and things like that to give you extra, so you can save money and pay for it. You'd have never graduated if I wouldn't have been here and helped you study some nights. And, when you were complaining and whining about school and wanting to quit, I pushed you along the way. So it's kind of I graduated. And, you know what? Master's degrees aren't even that good. I can get the same job with my GED, or I can make more money at my GED. Or that example right there in the skit that Lisa gave. It was just because because I do me as a narcissistic person, I do physical labor as compared to you sitting in an office all day. It could be as simple as something like that. As simple and as trivial as something like that right there. I do physical labor, so I'm better than you. I'm actually active with my body. I'm actually doing something to change the world while you're sitting behind the desk. So I'm better than you. A narcissist, it will always be about comparing and contrasting. You will never you won't get the credit that you deserve, y'all. I understand that people stay in these relationships. I really, really do. And like I say, I understand that you stay in an intimate relationship, like with your husband or wife or whatever. I understand that. Boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, whatever. I do understand it. But I really feel like because if you can acknowledge that person is possibly a narcissist or has a lot of narcissistic toxic traits that they exhibit, then you can also acknowledge the fact that, I think you also have to be okay with the fact that you just won't get the normal consistency of a regular non-narcissistic relationship. You just won't get that. And I think people, if you're going to remain in these relationships, you will never ever have the common definition of what is a healthy, loving relationship. You just will not get that. I'm just going to be frank with you. You just will not get the loving, healthy relationship. That's why people always ask me, can a narcissist have a healthy relationship? Can a narcissist have a loving relationship? No, not by the normal sense of what you mean by healthy and normal. Nope. Because I ask people to describe to me, what does healthy and normal mean to you? And they just go through the basic textbook definition. Everything's going to be equal. We're there for each other. We be there for each other. We're just loving and caring. No, I stop them right there nope. You just won't have it. Or do you have it now? Do you have it now? You don't have it now. And people want to get that back. Some people never had it. Some people don't get love bombed. You know, some people don't get love bombed. If you are the person that approaches the narcissist, you don't get the love bombing that everybody else gets. And sometimes people, when you find out about narcissists and you think you're dealing with a narcissist, and you realize that you didn't get the love bombing phase at least, some people feel silly. I've talked to countless people that didn't get the love bombing phase because they were the one that approached that narcissistic person. They were the one applying all the love and going above and beyond to get this person to love them and be with them. So the narcissist got to sit back and get the bomb. The narcissist got to sit back and get that bomb right there. You know what I mean? While the other person was giving to it. Like I said, if it's your parent, or your grandparent or whatever, somebody that's close to you, if your parent is a narcissist, again, they won't celebrate you like that either unless it's a good reflection on them. They will always compare and contrast their kids to what they did. Like a narcissistic father will say, hey, look, good job scoring 15 points a game this season in basketball, but you know, your pops averaged 15 points, averaged 15.5 points, and also got 10 rebounds. So I was actually hustling and helping the team more than you do. And I know, not to try to make you feel bad, but like I've been there before. Put you down, compare and contrast. A narcissistic mom say the same thing, similar thing. If you're playing sports, same thing. Beauty pageants, same thing. Sports, same thing. Anything that you're doing, you know, just anything that you're doing, compare and contrast. Your parents want to one up you. Your narcissistic parents always want to have a leg up on you. They want to let you know that, hey, I went farther than you. Hey, my GPA was higher than yours. Hey, I got a better degree than yours. Hey, you have a degree in liberal studies, well, mine is in mechanical engineering, so I'm better than you. I know we both have master's degrees, but let's not pretend that all master's degrees are created equal. Your parents are comparing and contrasting with you too. And nothing you do for a narcissistic parent will ever be good enough for that parent either. Nothing you do for a narcissistic parent will ever make that parent just be super proud of you. I'm super proud of you. You did it all on your own and without my help. If you have a narcissistic father or mother, comment down below if that ever happened to you. I want to see something. I'm trying to see something. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do right there. Narcissistic parents about compare and contrast too. It's not just your husband or your wife. It's your brother, your sister, narcissistic brother, your narcissistic friend. Your narcissistic friends are compare and contrast too. It's always going to be compare and contrast. One up better than you. Hey, even in bad circumstances, if you complain about an injury you got, hey, I broke my hand. Well, dang, I broke my arm. I broke that same arm. I broke my arm. You broke your hand, I broke my arm. Like, which one hurts more? The arm. Compare and contrast on injuries. Compare and contrast on bad things. Y'all see the narcissistic robot just reset? I just rebooted. Back to what I said. Compare and contrast on illnesses. I was sicker than you. You had COVID pneumonia. I mean, you just had regular COVID. You was asymptomatic when you had COVID. I had COVID pneumonia, so I suffer more than you. Compare and contrast on every single aspect of your life. They will not let you, they will not let you one up them. They just won't let that happen. So if you're trying to one up a narcissistic friend, stop it. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your effort. You're wasting your energy, and I can guarantee you that. So look, y'all, don't do that. Remember? Stop comparing and contrasting to people. Stand in your truth, stand in your power, and take your strength back. You are better than this. You are stronger than this. You know what you can do. You know what you have to do. So be blessed, stay strong, and stay well. Mental illness is out. Peace.